If you tuned in and can hear the sound of my voice, I'm under the impression that you are right where you're supposed to be. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the content that I'm putting out right now. Your success is on the other side of that failed relationship. You heard exactly what I said. Your success is right on the other side of that failed relationship that you're in right now. This is mainly for men. Women, you can find some Jews in here too, but this ain't the platform where I'm gonna be telling women what I think they need to do. Just mine. If I can't tell you what I think that you should be doing, then I can't do shit with you. And with that being said, brother, I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from observation, my life and what my eyes have seen. And a lot of us are in or have been in relationships that are no longer serving us. A lot of us got into relationships with people we love. These people love us. And we actually are madly in love with these people right now in real time. You just don't like them. And they don't like you. And with that kind of energy, it has created this setting that, again, it's retarding your growth, it's stunting your growth, and you're giving away part of your soul. You are giving away part of your spirit to a situation, a relationship, to a person that you're not getting that reciprocal energy back. This right here mainly, that's why I say I'm talking to the brothers, I'm talking to us, because it's our fault. It's up to us. We determine when we get into these relationships. A woman can't go out and make her man like that. She might can go get a little boy and control him, but a man, we are the determining factor to say, you know what? Sit down. You with me now. We about to be together and you're my woman. We're in a relationship. We determine that. And so we have, first of all, we've gotten out of, and I'm gonna start breaking shit down to how it got to the point to where this relationship ain't going nowhere. Because we have gotten out of divine order, or we were never in divine order. And what I mean for divine order for the man, first and foremost, the hierarchy is God. Men, we have to submit ourselves to do the will of God. You gotta submit. You have to be doing God's work. You have to be walking in that light. If you truly want to be successful, if you truly want to receive the abundant blessings from the Most High, you got to submit, man, and walk in the most righteous manner as you can, when you can, all the time. You're not perfect, but that's number one. Number two, after God, hey, man, you got to be true to yourself. You got to be true to yourself. And this is where the shit get rocky and you start to give your power away. Either you never had no power, you may have had, like I say, it's easy to control under the sheets. She'll do whatever you say when them lights go off, but when them lights come on, you can't tell her shit. And it's because, for one, you never submitted yourself and you don't walk in the light of God. And two, before you worked on yourself and got yourself right, you gave her your power. You want to make sure all of the shit with her, you turn into a henpecked little boy. You pretty much like her son now. And so that is where the order went wrong. That's why you lost your power, because you didn't give it to God first, or you didn't give it to yourself second, you gave it to her. The divine order is God, man, woman, and child. I say it again. God, man, woman, and child. And even for women, their order is off because of us, because we ain't stepping up and walking in our divine light. Their order is woman, child, God, then your ass. We done got put at the bottom of the woman's totem pole. And she can't respect you. That's why her kids come before you. That's why she gonna break her neck for her kids, and whatever come with you is whatever. Because first of all, you're not in your divine person. You're not in your proper person. So you done gave your power away, and in a relationship that was once flourishing, you were once madly in love with each other, it probably was reciprocating the energy. But over time, we gave our power up, and then that woman lost all respect, and we lost all favor from God, because you had to have been that guy at some point to get her. We was that guy at some point. How did we end up losing our footing? We're not in divine order. And so we don't want to leave that woman we so desperately in love with. Some of you niggas, I think she got your drawers buried in the backyard. It's no way that you could love or even like the way some of the brothers get treated. It was sometimes, man, when I was just so in love, but the treatment I was getting, man, it just made my stomach boil. But we'll trick ourselves in our mind. We may go over here and think we can do whatever. We may have all type of little escape mechanisms that we use in order from dealing with that woman that we in love with, that we in this relationship with, that we want to fix it. We're going to change her. Yeah, we ain't going to change ourselves. We're going to go try to change this woman and change her mind when she done already made her mind up. And you know her mind made up, but we sit up here and stick around and let a motherfucker kind of walk all over you. And again, just powerless in the household. She don't respect you. The kids looking at you like, damn, this dude a weenie. Mama boyfriend or daddy a fucking weenie. Nigga, you ain't standing on no business. The kids don't respect you no more. And then the cold part about it is, you don't even respect yourself. You know you out of whack. You know you ain't walking in your true masculine state that you supposed to be in. You feeling shameful that you done gave your power over to this woman, and that you know you should leave, but you don't. Why don't we leave these situations? You scared of being lonely? You scared to be by yourself? Or you too worried about what some other man gonna do to this woman? Like a man wasn't doing it to her before you met her. Yeah, man, a lot of heartstrings get pulled, and they render men powerless because we done lost our way. We done lost our faith, and we done gave over our masculinity. Stop me when I'm lying. Like I said, I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from observation. When I was in a situation to where, I was deeply in love, and the relationship from the inside had broken all apart, shattered into pieces. From the outside, it may look like it's okay, but we as men, we try to keep face. We don't want to let the people know this shit is fucked up on the inside at the crib. We don't want people to know, I can't stand this motherfucker. This motherfucker don't listen to shit. This is the most disagreeable mother. This woman don't listen to shit. We don't want to admit that, but in all reality, everybody around can see this shit. Us brothers know when our brothers, you know what I'm saying, done rendered powerless. And it's time that we start holding each other accountable, saying, say, bro, you ain't the man that you think you are. You can't be a big dog in the streets, but when you go home, you just a pup. You just a little puppy. Yeah. And we'll stick around in these relationships, man, and then we'll suffer. And then next thing you know, we are completely powerless. And you got to be able to walk away, man. You have to, the only way to regain that power is you have to have a restoration of your faith. You have to be renewed in spirit. You have to go to God and repent, submit. You have to go deliver your will, surrender your will so that you can be in favor, so that you can begin to be guided, and so that you can begin to walk inside of God's light again. And you're not going to be able to do that if that woman is not assisting in that walk, and you know you're supposed to be doing it. You got to let her go. You got to be able to walk away from anything and anybody that is no longer serving you, that is draining your energy, that is draining your pockets, that is draining your peace. Whatever it may be, you have to be willing to walk away from that shit. And you have to have a faith to know that, oh, this might hurt. It's gonna hurt. Your shit gonna be broke. Your heart gonna be broke. Your shit gonna turn into an icebox. But you have to be willing to go through that. You have to be willing to go through a rebuilding phase of yourself because you're torn to pieces. And until we can say, you know what, I'm willing to walk in that darkness. I'm willing to face this pain. I'm willing to go through this battle of loneliness. Another thing, don't try to get out of this just because this ship is sinking, this woman, this relationship is broken. Don't try to take your broken ass heart over here and think you're gonna mend it inside of another relationship. That don't work. You're lying to her, you're lying to yourself, you're lying to God. You ain't whole. Man, it takes time to sit in that space of loneliness, of darkness, to be able to regain yourself again, to be able to rebuild yourself again. You can't do this. You can't fix your old relationship in a new one. All you doing is bringing that trauma over there with this new woman. All you laying up with her, but you're thinking about her. That's all you doing. So again, it takes time, man. We have to be willing to be alone. Boys don't want to be alone, man. You was born by yourself. You're going to die alone. I ain't never seen two caskets I ain't never seen one casket with two people in there. I ain't never seen two people connected to one IV. Now, you got to go through a healing process by yourself. You have to go to the Most High and surrender that will, like I keep saying, and say, God, I want to be made new again. I want to be me. I want to find out who I was. I need to be reminded of what my true purpose is. I need to be shown again, how do I walk in this purpose? How can I be the man that can be a true leader? How can I be a man that can be the best father? How can I be the man to provide the best guidance? We have to be willing to be guided by spirit, not by man, only by spirit. And so we have to tap into that spiritual nature. We have to put the flesh to the side and say, I can go escape through these drugs. I can go escape through this other woman. I can escape through sex, but I'm not healing myself. I'm not preparing myself to be inside of a healthy relationship. So the next relationship I get in, you're setting up for failure because you never took that time to heal yourself. You never took that time to walk in that and sit in that darkness and say, okay, however this feels, I brought this on myself. I hold myself accountable for the results of this relationship that I was in that has failed. It's my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions, for sticking around as long as I did, and for whatever energy I put out. But you're also responsible for the energy you receive, and the energy that you're receiving is not conducive to your success. And you have to be able to remove yourself and walk away from that person you love. Period. Simple as that. So, like I said at the beginning, your success, brothers, is on the other side of that failed relationship. You laying up with the enemy. Yeah, you probably, like I said, y'all in love, but you don't like each other. So you're not going to be able to grow. You're not going to really wish the best. Go sit in that dark space by yourself. Go fix that little broken heart of yours. Go mend it back up so you can become whole again. Go get in some prayer. Go get some counseling. Go get some therapy. Go do something so that you can face your demons and not take these demons into the next space or relationship you get in and ruin that one too. Go get some healing, man. I'm out of here.